In modern warfare, victory is not only decided by firepower on the ground, but by who controls the skies above it. Imagine being on a battlefield where enemy helicopters and drones sweep in, launching missiles before you even see them. Now imagine a weapon that can follow, track, and destroy them before they strike. This is the N/TWQ-1 Avenger, the U.S. Army's rapid response air defense system that rides on the back of a Humvee, ready to hunt down threats anywhere, anytime. Chapter 1: The Need for Mobile Air Defense. Cold War Lessons. In the late 20th century, the U.S. realized that fast, mobile ground units were vulnerable to low-flying aircraft and helicopters. Traditional large air defense systems were powerful but too slow to move with frontline troops. The rise of airborne threats. Attack helicopters like the Soviet Mi-24 Hind and fast low-level jets could devastate ground forces. Drones, once considered science fiction, were beginning to appear in military planning. Solution concept. The U.S. needed a lightweight, mobile, fast-deploying system that could keep up with armored units, defend against helicopters, low-flying jets, and drones, be deployed quickly anywhere in the world. Chapter 2: Birth of the N/TWQ-1 Avenger. Development timeline. 1980s. Boeing developed the concept in response to U.S. Army requirements. Based on HMMWV, Humvee, for mobility. Armed with FIM-92 Stinger missiles and turret-mounted pods. Design philosophy. Compact and light enough to be airlifted by helicopters or transport aircraft. Capable of rapid fire at multiple targets. Operable by a crew of just 2. First deployment. Entered service in 1989, replacing older shoulder-launch systems for frontline troops. Provided a 360-degree defensive bubble for moving units. Chapter 3: Technical Specifications. Platform. HMMWV 4x4 chassis for high mobility. Top speed, 65 miles per hour, 105 kilometers per hour, on road. Air transportable via C-130, CH-47, and CH-53. Armament. 8 FIM-92 Stinger missiles and 2 launch pods, 4 per pod. M3P.50 caliber machine gun for close-range defense. Targeting system. FLIR forward-looking infrared. Laser range finder. Automatic lead angle computation for moving targets. Engagement range. Up to 4.8 kilometers for missiles. Can engage targets from 200 meters to 3,800 meters altitude. Reaction time. From detection to missile launch, under 5 seconds. Chapter 4: How it works in combat. Detection. Radar data from higher command or visual spotting by the crew. Tracking. Infrared tracking system locks onto the heat signature of enemy aircraft. Engagement. The turret automatically rotates to follow the target. Stinger missiles are fired in pairs for a higher kill probability. Crew roles. Driver positions the vehicle for best line of sight. Gunner operates the turret, acquires targets, and fires missiles. Mobility advantage. Can rapidly relocate after firing to avoid counterattack, a key tactic called shoot and scoot. Chapter 5: Combat Deployments. Operation Desert Storm, 1991. Protected ground troops from Iraqi aircraft and helicopters. Balkans conflict. Provided security for NATO forces against potential air threats. Post-9/11 war zones. Adapted to defend against drones and unconventional aerial threats in Iraq and Afghanistan. International use. Exported to allies including Taiwan, Egypt, and Saudi Arabia. Chapter 6: Modern Upgrades. Avenger Modernization Program. Integration of new sensors to detect drones. Advanced data link to network with Patriot and THAAD systems. Improved missile variants with better countermeasure resistance. Counter-drone role. Now used not just against helicopters and jets, but also small, fast, low-flying drones. Chapter 7: Strengths and Limitations. Strengths. Fast reaction time. High mobility in all terrains. Effective against multiple target types. Limitations: short range compared to larger air defense systems. Requires support from radar-equipped units for best performance. Chapter 8: The Avenger's Future. Role in Future Warfare. Will remain part of layered air defense with Patriots, NASAMS, and Iron Dome type systems. Integration with AI-assisted targeting to speed up engagements. Closing summary. The N/TWQ-1 Avenger is not the biggest, nor the most powerful air defense system in the U.S. arsenal. But it is the one that soldiers on the front lines trust to be there, fast, accurate, and ready. In an age where threats can come from anywhere, at any time, the Avenger stands watch, guarding the skies so that those on the ground can fight, survive, and win.